Hello, my name is Jolene and I'm coming to you from fabulous Las Vegas. Oh, it's so pretty. There's no hooker trucks or drug dealers. I love it from this view. Anyway, Las Vegas, I am here today to talk to you about science. Yes, science, the thing that makes this world go round. Kind of. But there's a very serious problem happening right now in America, and unfortunately, it's zombies! I know what you're thinking. Zombies aren't real. I don't believe in zombies. But they do exist, and I am here to prove it. Scientists have discovered an organism called Toxoplasma gondii.
Hello.
Not the peace guy Gandhi, but the Toxoplasma gondii that infects rats and takes over their brain. The parasite affects the area of the brain responsible for sexual arousal. Hey! So the rat becomes sexually attracted to its mortal enemy, the cat. Oh yeah, that's f***ed up. Literally. I'm afraid to look. Is there a rat and a cat behind me? Don't look. A normal sane rat would run away from cat piss or the mere sight of a cat, but infected rats think, hells yeah, I'm gonna get me some pussy. Come on now. I'm not talking about cat vagina, I'm talking about pussy cats. Pussy cats. So, why does this virus make rats think that cats are so damn sexy? It's because they can only reproduce in the cat's intestine, not the rats, the virus. So if the cat eats the rat, the infected rat of the parasite gets into the intestines, and the parasite gets to go, oh yeah.
Let's get it on.
And just imagine if this parasite got into people like you or me, but hopefully just you, because it might already be there. Toxoplasma gondii affects up to almost half of the world's population. What is that, like 3 billion people? Yuck. But not to worry, you're not going to be f***ing cats. Well, I guess I don't know you on a personal level, so you might be f***ing cats, and if you do, you should stop that right now, because cats don't like that from people. You won't be f***ing cats as a result of this virus, is what I'm trying to tell you. So just don't f*** cats. On to the next story. An obsessive-compulsive spider named Phlesiometer argyria spends its day building perfectly round webs until one day it's stung by a parasitic wasp. The wasp deposits its new larvae and new zombie instructions into the spider. The spider stops working on its web and begins to work on a cocoon instead for the wasp larvae to live in. The larvae thank the spider by eating it from the inside out and taking up residence in its new, awesome spider cocoon, which is safely suspended high above, away from predators. Thank God those body-jacking bastards are safe. Well, in my next story, the tables have turned. This time, a very young paper wasp gets infected by fly larvae. So the larvae causes the wasp to grow slower than its peers and to be just a little bit withdrawn. Aw, how cute. Little emo wasp. So sad. The world is unfair. I like the style, but I am not a fan of the attitude. There is nothing wrong with smiling, people, even if you are wearing black. So then the wasp ignores all of its official wasp duties until one day it suddenly flies off to a predetermined rendezvous spot where it meets with other infected wasps for sex. No, not hot wasp sex. Hot larvae sex. Their sex organs had shriveled up in the wasps, but the larvae sex organs are totally intact and ready to rock and roll. So the wasps with male fly larvae are f***ed. The larvae chew their way out through the side of the wasps and then jump onto the wasp with the female larvae. The female larvae then stick their sexy asses out of the wasp's side, and the males can't resist a sweet fly larvae ass. So they do what comes natural. A whole lot of this. Right, there's a virus that infects gypsy moth caterpillars and once again takes over their brain. Infected caterpillars stay in the treetops and never come down, where normally they would hide at night from predators and do other caterpillar things during the day. So they stay up in the treetops until they die. So I am not kidding you. They literally turn to goo and rain down from the treetops onto the forest floor where healthy, unsuspecting caterpillars trample through it, and then they get infected and start the whole process all over again. Treetops, goo, the whole 9 yards. Ugh. Who hasn't heard enough about wasps yet? Who hates cockroaches? That's me. Hopefully you too. The next story is just for you. The emerald wasp stings a roach with a specific venom that paralyzes its front legs for a very short time. Ooh. This makes it possible to sting it again in a very specific spot on the roach's brain. The second shot affects the roaches. "Get me out of here! This is so dangerous! I'm scared!" response. And the wasp grabs its zombie roach by the antenna and drags it into the burrow. It's like the cavemen, only with bugs. There it lays a very, very cute little baby wasp egg right on the cockroach's belly, and the wasp larvae hatches and eats part of the roach, which is still alive. Then the larvae burrows deep into the roach's belly and slowly eats it from the inside out. And it already knows which organs to eat first in order to keep the cockroach alive as long as possible, so that the beautiful little wasp can mature and then all of a sudden pop out fully formed and take on the world. On to our last story. Our last story involves another parasitic wasp. There's so many wasps that are gross and weird. This new wasp is called Glypepantiles, I think. And it's on the bottom of the screen. And it pulls some of the same shit we already talked about. Its larvae live inside of a caterpillar and they eat it from the inside out, but not enough to kill it. And once they're good and healthy, they pop out of the caterpillar. But a couple stay behind to steer their zombie caterpillar friends around. And the caterpillar is like a personal little zombie wasp guard dog, and it builds them a cocoon and it swats at anything that comes near its precious captors. Stockholm Syndrome at its finest. It's true. So, there you have it. Real cases of zombies right here in our very own universe. Just in time for good old Hallows Eve. That concludes my very first episode on YouTube, and I hope that you enjoyed the time that we spent together. I had an absolute blast. Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I will continue updating you with the latest and greatest of science madness. And I have huge plans for the future. Until next time, my new friends, remember, geek is chic, unless you reek, and then deodorant is your friend. Lots of love. Peace out. Butterflies and Barbie fans. Hi. Sorry, I got carried away. Hello, my name is Jolene, and I'm coming to you. There's a thing on the screen. No, let's do it again. I'm ready. Okay, to talk about a very serious plot. Me. My name's Jolene, and I'm here to tell you about science. She blinded me with science. There's going to be a lot of this episode. Yeah. It's Halloween. Las Vegas is so friendly. You can get a hooky. I can't sing. I was going to say you can get a hooker in 20 minutes or less. Otherwise, it's free. It's like pizza, only better.